Hi guys, so before I get this video started, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments talking about SPF 15, 30, 45, 55. Okay, when does it stop working? Well, here are a few little things to kind of clear up all of this. All these questions that I'm probably going to get. An SPF 15 product or sunscreen is fine. It'll cover up and it'll block about 94% of the UVB rays, and that's fine if you're using that. But the reason that I suggest 30, 45, or 55 is because 30 covers 97% of UVB rays, 45 is 98%, and the only way you're really going to get a lot out of using your SPF 15 sunblock is if you really put a lot on. So you can suggest SPF 15 sunscreen. They're fine if they're used correctly, but it's just easier to use SPF 30 because you can apply a decent size amount and you'll still get a lot of protection. Again, 97% of the UVB rays will be covered. So in this video, I'm going to be mentioning an SPF 55 sunscreen, and that works for me and it works for my skin. You can still use those SPF 15s and 30s and 45s, but just know you're going to have to apply a whole lot less using SPF 45 than you would with an SPF 15 sunscreen. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget your sunscreen. Hi guys! So in today's video, yes, this is the same day that I recorded the Bliss Eye Masks review / demo. In today's video, although you might be expecting a perfume series video, it is summer and I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as I possibly could. And this is kind of like my face routine for summer, something that I really like to do super quick and easy, and just some summer essentials as far as skin. You really want to protect your skin during the summer. You might want to get tan, but your skin definitely doesn't want to get tan. So let's get started and I'll show you some ways that you can still get tan but still be protecting your skin. So we're going to be focusing on our face today, and I'm going to show you basically my whole summer routine right now. Okay, so before you do anything at all, well, you want to moisturize your face, but before you do anything, you need a sunscreen. This is essential. If you want to get a tan, that's great, but you need to have sunscreen. Think about your skin and your health of your skin. Don't think about that bronzed, beachy glow. Think about your skin, because your skin does not appreciate being baked in the sun if there's no protection. Especially for your face, you want to have sunscreen on because your face is very sensitive. The skin there is a lot more thin than the skin all over your legs and stuff. Therefore, it'll burn easier. You also want to make sure you have sunglasses. I don't have them with me right now, but that's actually going to help protect your skin from getting crow's feet, because when the sun hits your eyes, you naturally squint, and if you continuously don't wear sunglasses, then you're going to continue squinting and you're going to get crow's feet very early in life, and you don't want that at all. So, sunscreen, always number one. So the sunscreen that I really love using is Neutrogena's Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock, SPF 55. Some people say that SPF 55 is a little too much and the SPF will stop working, but I like to have, this is a good amount of SPF for me. I don't want to use SPF 90 or 80 or anything like that. This seems like a good sunscreen for me, and I've never burnt while using this. So, ultra light, clean feel, won't clog your pores, #1 dermatologist recommended for sun care. So, we're going to get some of this on our fingers. Again, we're focusing on our face. So we got this. It looks kind of like a lot, but it's going to thin out as we apply it on our face. So, I'm going to be looking up because I have a mirror. So, just going to apply this all over our face. And it just blends right in, and it feels really nice and refreshing, and it smells just like sunscreen. It doesn't have a strong smell, but it doesn't have like a fake perfumey smell. I've tried those sunscreens before, and I don't know. Also, it's okay to use a higher SPF for your face, especially because your face really needs that extra SPF because your skin is thinner on your face and very thin around your eyes. So it's okay to have a lot of sunscreen there. For your legs and stuff, you can use SPF 40 or 35, but 35 would be like the least you want to go. Anything above 35 is going to be fine, but nothing less than 35 SPF. So we have our sunscreen on. It just blends right in, doesn't turn our face white or anything. It's oil free and it's also PABA free, so that's really good. So and again, you want to apply this like before sun exposure, like 15 minutes before you go out in the sun, not right away. You want it to sink in. Okay, so moving on to what you want to put on your lips. Moisturizing your lips and keeping sunscreen on your lips is really, really important. So like running some sunscreen on your lips is fine. That's really good. But sometimes it's nice to have a lip balm that has SPF. Now this one has only SPF 4. But then if you want to give your lips some color but also have some SPF, I totally suggest the pink Jumbo Lip Balm, Mega Pink Balm from Victoria's Secret, SPF 15. And it smells really good and it gives you a really pretty sheer color. But most importantly, it's moisturizing, not sticky, and SPF. Very important, guys. Your lips will burn. I mean, trust me, this has happened to me before. Your lips peel, they feel gross, they hurt, not good, okay? So this is a really good combo with the base. This is a sunscreen, this is something on top, and this is something to finish it off. This will rub off very quickly. It's not gonna last a long time, so continually apply. Sometimes I even like to cut off a piece and put it in a jar. That way the whole thing won't melt. So that's a tip for you guys because there is a lot of product in here. Alright, moving on to our face. Tinted moisturizer is your best friend. If you want coverage, you don't have to wear thick, creamy foundations or even just powder because that doesn't have SPF in there. A lot of times, tinted moisturizers are the best way to go. They give you light coverage, but there's also SPF in there. I'm stressing SPF to you guys right now so much. This is so important. You cannot forget. You have to check each product and make sure there's at least a teeny bit of SPF in there. I know that there's a point where it doesn't work because there's just so much, but you want to be protected, okay? So what I really like using is the Stila Sheer Color SPF 15 tinted moisturizer. It looks like this. My shade's in 01 Bear. This is really, really good. Really nice too because it's very light. You don't feel it. So I'm going to show you guys a little tip though because a lot of the times I don't like just having tinted moisturizer on. I like a little bit of shimmer. So I'm going to be using this with this shimmer powder from what is it called? Mineral Fusion, a company that I'm really a big fan of. No, I wasn't sponsored to say that. So this is just a shimmer powder, but you could use anything. I know Chanel has a shimmer powder. You could go to like CoverGirl and stuff, or Wet n Wild and get one of their powder eyeshadows in like pink that are pretty much all glitter, just a very light shimmery pink. But I'm going to mix this in with my tinted moisturizer, so I'm just going to squeeze some of this in my hand. I'm using my fingers. I'm not using a brush for this. So squeeze some in. And then just, I like to pour it in the cap first. That way you know if you get too much or too little. And then from the cap, I like to pour it onto my tinted moisturizer. So we have our like tinted moisturizer and shimmer combo. It's gonna add a little bit of tinted moisturizer. Okay, mix it in, you know, it looks pretty normal at first. And then put my mirror upward. Just pat it on and rub it in. Your skin is going to be so happy with you. Trust me. You want to protect yourself and your skin. I mean, think about your skin, you know? Don't just think about yourself and wanting to get tan. Think about your skin. It's not, getting tan is great, but it's not that good for your skin. No, it's not at all. So there we go. So we have our tinted moisturizer. I got like a bit of coverage, but I don't know if you can tell, but you definitely have a little bit of a glow going on. And you might not see it in, just so you know, if you're doing this in your room or whatever, or bathroom, you're not outside. So although you have lights around you, you're not gonna know exactly how it looks on you until you're out in the sun. And trust me, you will glow and you will shimmer and you'll look great. But at the same time, you'll be protected. That's my goal for summertime. You wanna look cute, but you wanna be protected all over your face and body as far as sunscreen. So there you go. We have our nice shimmery, pretty face. So that is pretty much all that I do in the mornings. But if you do want a little bit of extra coverage, or you do want to set your like tinted moisturizer and stuff, I totally suggest using a powder, or a very, very light powder. I'm a big fan of the Sephora. It's right in the middle. This powder, it's like a mattifying powder. It gives you like an even like matte finish. So just take this with like a powder brush, and this isn't gonna cancel out the shimmer or anything, and it's not gonna delete anything on your face. It's just gonna kind of, you know, set your makeup and stuff. So you can still feel like, you know, safe, like you're setting your makeup, even when you're just going to the beach. So this is great. And don't forget your neck. That's something that's very, very important. When you're putting on sunscreen all over your body, places not to forget: behind your ears, your neck, your back, your nooks and crannies, like the nooks and crannies of like your legs, the back of your knees and stuff like that. Places that are sometimes forgotten, they'll burn. They will burn. So we have, it looks matte, again, it looks matte, but then once you're in the sun, you look like you're glowing. And nobody's perfect. You don't need to apply concealer. You can if you want, if you feel like you need concealer, but honestly, you're going to the beach to have fun, not to be judged by others, and not to be worrying about you having even coverage on your skin. Going out and doing some shopping and knowing you'll be outside, you could use concealer if you want, but you're going to the beach to have fun. Keep that in mind. I see way too often girls trying to look so perfect for the beach, and they try to look so perfect and they end up not having a good time. So yes, wear sunscreen, wear some tinted moisturizer, do whatever you want, but don't bother about looking perfect. It's about having fun, and it's about being protected. And it's about being protected with sunscreen and whatever you're using to protect your face. So be protected, have fun, and don't, please, for me, don't worry about being perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're going to the beach to have a good time. So have a good time, everyone. I hope you stay protected, and I hope this video helped you all. So happy summer, and more videos are on their way. Ciao!